Bonjour, bonjour, and welcome to my channel. Here we're going to cover all the latest and the greatest and get into the teas of the teas. Honey, the girls have been talking, and here's what they've got to say here on Hot Topics. Jennifer Lopez said, sharing the Super Bowl stage with Shakira was the worst idea in the world in this new documentary. Girl, she said there wasn't enough time to share the stage, honey. It was only 12 minutes. The girls is that I ain't got no motherfucking 12 minutes to share no stage with no goddamn Shakira. No, honey, I should have been having 20 minutes myself and let her have her own little 6 minutes. Now, it sounds like to me that Miss J-Lo was bitten by that old ugly, that nasty, evil bug, honey. And so she was coming after Shakira and she was saying, listen, girl, I am a bigger star, Miss Thing. She was doing that thing the girls do in the back room. She was like, look, I'm a bigger star. I am that girl. And I don't see it for you. And so ain't no reason. We up here together. The girls know my name here, there, everywhere around the block because I'm that Jenny. Now, Shakira, when the girls pulled up her stats, the receipts, and all the things, it said that Shakira was more internationally known. It said that Shakira was more coin. Girl, I gagged. I was like, what'd you say? It said, yeah, Shakira is that girl in real life. Not that one that J-Lo played on American Idol. I was like, girl, I'm done. I'm done. Okay, and so for me, it kind of took me for, I was like, okay, all right, maybe Miss Jenny from the block needs to eat a little humble pie. Okay, I understand, girl. I understand that, you know, you feel like you are that girl, a mega star, and you should have been on the stage by yourself. But to say it was the worst idea in the world, Miss Thing, I was like, ooh, I'm gagging just a little bit, J-Lo. Because what made it the worst idea in the world? I'm like, was it working with Shakira and the things that the girls don't know behind the scenes? Like, what really made it, like, the worst idea in the world? Because I was like, that's quite the adjective to use to describe this idea as the worst. I was like, ooh, yikes. I'm like, and the other thing is, what made you agree in the first place? If you had reservations, Miss Thing, and you felt like you was that girl from start to finish, why did you agree to do this with her in the first place? That's all I want to know. I was like, because you still agreed, even though you must have felt like, girl, I'm eating it over you. I am a legend. I don't know. You're not in my category. But the producers and those that run the show said y'all is the same. That's what they said. That's not what I said, honey. I'm just saying, you know, the girls put y'all up there to perform together and said, we're going to give you 6 minutes and we'll give you 6 minutes if you want to be too cute. And you said, you know what, listen, I'll take 12 minutes to go ahead and do the whole performance with this bitch, okay? Yeah, they set your ass down, okay? And I get it. Like I said in the beginning, you felt like you was sickening. But I feel like that's such strong words to use, honey, when you say that it was the worst idea. Because I was like, oh, maybe she get into some teas that the girls don't know about. And she going to come out with that later in her new documentary that's going to be coming to the screen soon, or whatever the teas are. Now, honey, I thought that was a mess, but hey, you roll with the punches. J-Lo feel how she feel. Shakira obviously don't have to say nothing because she's apparently, according to Wikipedia and Google and all the things, she's booked in coins. So it don't matter. She ain't had to say nothing. She was like, girl, I got my little check. And I went on, what the fuck is you talking about? Yeah, work, Shakira. Next hot topic. Honey, the girls are saying that Saucy Santana is trending. The girls are saying that Saucy is trending for resurfaced tweets about Blue Ivy. And it says that he made statements about Northwest looking better and Beyonce looks dry during the pregnancy. Okay, Saucy girl. Now you want to hear from me to you, girl, watch your mouth. Do not say things like that. That's rude and crass and that's ugly. That is not befitting of a lady. Okay, Vita, this is not befitting of a lady. All right, that is not cute. Do not say anything. You don't do that. We do not do that when it comes to Beyonce. We do not do that. Girl, we don't do that. We don't do that when it comes to Blue. We don't do that. We don't put the children against each other, and especially colorism. I know you girls from the South, and you're not even from the South, Miss Thing, but you surely is influenced by the culture. I think that this don't disrespect the children, and don't do that divisive thing with color and all that stuff y'all like to do so much down South. Oh, somebody real black, and this one is dark skinned, and y'all need to cut that shit out. Y'all need to stop that shit. Cut that right out. I don't know if that's what it was giving, Miss Thing. I don't know why you wanted to do that, because ain't nothing wrong with Blue Ivy, Miss Thing. And what you talking about? She was dry. What you mean dry? What you talking about? Her lips or something, like under her eye or something? What is you talking about? Her neck was a little bit. What was dry about B? What, the way she was giving outfits? What was dry? Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know about that. Saucy. And I think it's kind of crazy, too, because it's old tweets. It's old stuff. And shouldn't nobody really be penalized for something that happened in the past and that the people have already moved beyond. However, there must be a reason why these tweets have resurfaced, Miss Thing. Okay, there's a reason why this is a hot topic, honey. I don't know what has happened. I don't know who has outed these tweets. I don't know who is coming for you. I don't know who wants you bad, Miss Thing. Girl, somebody is coming for your material, girl. I don't know what the teas are, but it's happening, okay? And so that's the bigger story to me. Why was these tweets resurfaced? Who went down in the grave to get these tweets? Because Blue Ivy and these children was born like 14 years ago. Wasn't they? Like, what the fuck? Somebody give a fuck about what Saucy said all that time ago. Yeah, what's the tea? Yeah, that's what we talking about. Yeah, that's what I want to get into. Hot topics. Those are hot topics. Reality stars Todd and Julie Chrisley found guilty on all counts of bank fraud and tax evasion, facing up to 30 years in prison, girl. Girl, now these white people was found in bank fraud, Miss Thing. Girl, that's what the girls love, honey. And tax evasion. Honey, the Butch Queens will pull a stunt. And you won't know about the stunt till like 30 years later. Ain't that what the girl said in Paris is Burning? Ain't that what the girl said? Ain't that what you said, Miss Thing? I can't think of your name, but yeah, I know you said that. Yeah, you ain't gonna catch up with the stunt for like a long ass time once the girls done pulled the stunt. Miss Thing is a legendary queen from the South, honey. You think Miss Thing ain't been doing this forever? What? The girls want to learn. Teach unto me. Give unto me that which has been given unto you. And I know it was given unto you freely, Miss Thing. So you better give it out freely. You better teach the girls how to do this. No, I can't say that on camera, girl. Like, we're going to scratch that. Don't teach me nothing. I don't want to know nothing about tax evasion. I don't want to know nothing about bank card and Social Security binding. I don't want to know nothing about none of that. I said, chop all that. No, I don't want to know that. But honey, on the side, you know what? I'm going to send you my motherfucking info. So yeah. Right. Girl, 30 years they done caught these white people. Girl, they gave these white men 30 years. They gave these white men 30 years, Miss Thing. Todd and Julie. Girl, and let's get into the details. Let's get into some of the details. So between the years of 2007 and 2012, the girls done stole $30 million. I said between 2007 and 2012. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Girl, the girls did $30 million. Fraud, $30 million. Tax evasion and hiding taxes and took loans from small banks and was lying about their net worth to get the loan from the bank, bro. In the last notice, the husband is a bulldagger. In the top, all is all. The husband is a bulldagger. Miss Thing, you gonna serve your 30 years, girl. Both of them. Both of y'all is going to serve y'all 30 years, honey. Girl, that's interesting. I think that's crazy. These two children. And so y'all married too. So I'm kind of confused about y'all marriage because everybody know. Everybody know about him. So don't act like everybody don't know. Everybody know about him, girl. And so you went down with this homosexual? You went down with him? I guess. I hope. Girl, y'all got kids and everything. No, you took it hard. You was in it for real. We gonna move on. Girl, Britney Spears' ex-husband, Jason Alexander, crashes her wedding ceremony and the police had to get dragged to the scene, girl. They had to get called out. Because Britney Spears' ex-husband, Jason Alexander, said, I'm coming to crash this wedding. The problem with the crash, it's on film and everything, it had no objective. Other than he was coming to show up and say, I am Jason Alexander, Britney Spears' ex-husband. This is a direct quote from the line in the movie I Saw, starring Jason Alexander at Britney Spears' wedding. I am Jason Alexander, Britney Spears' first husband. And the girls gasped and gagged. And the camera fell. And the next thing you see is him being dragged out of the door. I said, oh my. For what? Why did you choose to do this? It just seemed like you wanted your 15 minutes, girl. It just seemed like you wanted your moment, honey. You got your little moment. You crashed her shit. You ended up on TMZ or whatever the fuck you got, this shade room, wherever the fuck you wanted to be. You got there, girl, and she still got married. Thank you. You know, come again. Next hot topic. Honey, it says, Nick Cannon says he gave up on celibacy. After, this is not funny. I'm just laughing at the fact that he gave up on celibacy, not the next part. The next part says, after the passing of his son, which is not funny, which is very unfortunate, our heart goes out to Nick Cannon and the baby's mother concerning, and all those that are associated with the son and the passing of the son. Heart goes out to them. You're in our thoughts. But back to the matter at hand, it says that he has a child on the way currently with Abby De La Rosa. Abby De La Rosa. And this is already one of the baby mothers that he has in rotation in his sweatshop. Nick Cannon, how dare you call this journey or whatever he was on celibacy? Shame on you, queen. You know good and goddamn well. The celibacy from the month of October to October 29th. Shame on you, that ain't no goddamn celibacy. It's fair to say you just ain't seen none of these girls in about a month because you was working and you was moving about, honey. But to say celibacy, oh, I know how people can put a spin on everything you painted narrative and stuff like that. But celibacy, Nick, you had 89 children already. Nick, you got 89 children in 89 countries. And you gonna tell us something about celibacy, girl, for 45 days? Nick Cannon, get the hell out my goddamn face. All right. And then you had to break your vow, honey. You had to bust it in your nut. Because you say the young man, you needed another son or another child. Nick Cannon. Girl, cut that out. All right, we will move on. Next hot topic is Justin Bieber has to cancel shows after being diagnosed, you ready, for Ramsay-Hunt syndrome. In parentheses, paralyzed face, also known as herpes. You can't make this shit up. I can make it up. I don't write this. Nothing could be made up, right? He canceled shows because he was diagnosed with, I don't know what Ramsay-Hunt syndrome, but I know what herpes is, okay? I've never heard of Ramsay-Hunt syndrome, but I've heard of Bell's palsy. And they say that he had a stroke or something of the sort, girl. The whole left side of his face had dropped, Miss Thing. Like a goddamn bell pepper or something. It's sitting. Yeah, I gagged. I was like, that's very unfortunate what has happened to Mrs. Justin Bieber. And we wish him well from the Dondona show, girl. And we hope that he get all the antibiotics and all the things he needs to clear up that herpes, girl. You will be back to normal. And I can see why you wouldn't want to get on stage and perform, girl. You know, that's very noble of you not to be spitting all over Mike and all that stuff. That's benevolent, and you want to keep everybody safe in a time like this from yourself. And I thank you. I tip my hat because you're so cautious and of others, you know. Thank you, Justin. Another hot topic, honey, and I think this is it for the night, Miss Thing. It says, Lil Nas X shades BET for not nominating him into any categories. They said not nan one. We don't have one you could fit in, right? And it says he don't accept their comments that they posted via social media. They pretty much said something like, you know, hey, this is bigger than all that, you know. We love you here from the BET staff and team, and you know, fuck that bullshit, whatever you think. It ain't that. It ain't nothing but love, my brother. That's pretty much what BET sent Lil Nas X. And he, in turn, said, you can suck my big black cock. Yes, my BBC. That you all like to comment on, tucked between my tail. Well, you can suck it from underneath or from the back. You can do what you even put it in your mouth is what you're going to do. You're going to suck me is what Lil Nas X basically said as he jizzed all over the BET. Yeah, it sucks. And it's unfortunate to watch someone do everything within their power to be integrated and to be migrated in, to be merged right on in, to do everything they can try to do to successfully be seen as a valuable part, a functioning part, a real part, something that's there. It's sad to watch someone try to get that and it never come. By way of bias, by way of homophobia, you know, by way of a lot of things. And that's just the heavier elements of it. And then some of the lighter elements is, and this is kind of shifting, but no shade, Lil Nas X, your category wasn't never really clear to the BET Awards or maybe to some of the girls anyway. I didn't know if you was a butch queen up in country pumps, western boots. I didn't know if you was that or if you was a butch queen up in a stiletto or 5-inch. I didn't know what you were serving me. You know, you would serve me a gown and a cowboy boot. So I didn't think that, you know, your act was one to put on the BET Awards, Miss Thing. I didn't think that I thought maybe to see, you know, the country music, I thought that that's what it was giving when it first came out, right? And then it just looks like everything started to migrate and try to get seen on black TV. No shade, I don't want to say it like that, but I know how it's going to sound. But try to be seen on black TV, and so we trying to make more songs that would be there and try to connect and collaborate with people that would be up there as well. But I don't know if our footing is that environment or if we can land or I don't know. I think that it sucks. I think that the whole thing sucks on both ends. And I guess it's just about being within the black community and being accepted as part of it, and this art form being accepted as part of it. And that becomes the fight and the problem. If that's what we're talking about, I want to make myself clear. If that's what we're talking about, then I understand where Lil Nas X is coming from. And I understand as far as being accepted in the community, part of the community, as who we are and what we do and what we bring to the table and what we present, and it not being felt and received how it has been received, you know, for so long. Oh, girl, you know what that was supposed to be. I couldn't get them words out. But the girls don't take it how they used to take it no more, girl. That's what I'm saying. Don't take us how you used to take us. And the girls don't want to be took like that no more. And to be seen as a novelty act or some kind of extension or add-on or something. It's like, no, the girls are the girls too. Like, I'm a star as well, Miss Lil Nas X as well. And I should have space as well here on this stage. Even though the girls all stood up, and that's how I felt last year. I was like, even though the girls all, this round of applause, that they all stood up when you kissed the men and you have the performance, and the girls, oh, yeah, this thing, yeah, it's the, oh, God, all the straight boys, all the trade boys, all the DL boys in the audience, yeah, it's eating it. And I'm just like, I don't think so, Miss Thing. I don't know. And then we get here the next year, and it's giving this. It's giving ooh, the cold shoulder. Ooh, Lil Nas X, who? Categories, trophies, winning, nominations. Girl, please. It gave that. And I'm like, I don't know. That's what it was always given if you ask me. No shade. But I don't want to send a big message. My heart is with you, Miss Thing, girl. Next hot topic. Oh, it ain't none. Good night.